what's the worst bond yields that we're seeing in these new countries that are getting screwed up over? We're not back to anywhere near where we were in Italy now, are we? Even though it was a rough weekend.
Yeah, no, we're not. We spreads over bunds wind about 300 basis points, which it's the widest for what, about I don't know, 12 months or so, but nothing dramatic. Equities have been dragged lower in the main, Joe, by the US performance and what's going on with US politics. About a little less than 9-to-1 advances being outpaced by decliners at the moment. Equity losses, the FTSE last week was down around 1.3%. It's off around 2/3, 3/4 at the moment, as is the Zetrodex CAC. You mentioned Italy, let's get into that. Down at 1 2/3% of them. And what's happened is that at the weekend, Mr Berlusconi ordered 5 ministers to withdraw their support from the coalition government. There was a confidence vote scheduled for tomorrow. It's been delayed now until Wednesday. Now, the same way that the Republican Party has been split, the Berlusconi right-wing party has also been fairly split. And at the moment, the hawks seem to have won the power. They would like elections as early as possible. There's plenty of doves in that PDL who don't want to force the country into early elections. So we'll see. This confidence vote, therefore, is going to be fairly tight on Wednesday. If he doesn't get enough support, the government will collapse. So there may still be enough time to get some measures through. Particularly, they need to support an electoral change, the electoral law. They don't want another election until they change the electoral law, because that's what's thrown up the instability that we've had here at the moment. So they may still be able to get support from members of Berlusconi parties on some individual measures. But it has caused the FTSE to fall, FTSE mid. It's also meant the banks have gone down fairly heavily in Italy as well, as we've seen yields rise. So Italian banks across the board have gone lower. Montepaschi, Unicredit, Banco Popolare down between 2 1/3 and 3 1/4%. Intesa Sanpaolo down 3.5%. Mr Cucchiaiani, the CEO, was effectively resigned by the board over the weekend. It was expected he would step down at some point, but he's gone earlier than expected. And you talked about yields. Let's show you where we stand with Italian yields this morning. They have gone up today to 4.64%. We were higher this morning, up to 4.73. And I say we had that spread between Italian yields and German bond yields at 300 basis points, clearly below that at the moment, around 290 basis points. That's where we stand. Back to you.